Been busy tonight, mate?
Yeah, man, just driving people around from A to B. I don't even know what to
Yeah,
exactly. Trying to say to that.
Man, how shit are taxis? So, is there free water or what about mint? Can I get a mint?
What time do you start driving?
Yeah. And what time are you finishing up, mate?
Yeah, that's another one.
Cool.
This week I gave a lift to Aussie comedian Luke Kidgell, and I learned that he's quite possibly the nicest and most polite guy that I've ever met.
You're right, I sometimes am very polite.
I'm the same.
But I can purposely be a dick if I want to be. Which is part of like the comedy thing. Like sometimes I get on stage, someone heckles, I turn it on real quick.
Whereabouts in Germany?
Oh, near Cologne.
Cologne.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the fucking fuck off city anyway.
Whoa, that was so impressive. Do all Germans have Tourette's?
I also give a lift to two bartenders, and we get into this conversation about drunk people and who's technically responsible for them. I was just looking at this guy.
I was like, where are we going, dude? Like,
dang, something's happened.
this is fucking dapper in there.
How are you guys?
Good man. I've never left a bad comment.
Okay.
I've never left a bad review. I've never do anything like that. Like if I have a bad experience, I've never left an Uber driver anything more than 5 stars.
Same, thank you.
Why would... You're welcome. Except for this one.
Fuck. It's pretty obvious that Luke's a lovely dude, but then he told me this.
Oh, I don't know if I want to share this. Whatever. I munted in an Uber recently, and I felt so bad because I know for a fact I ruined the rest of his night. It meant he couldn't. Has that obviously happened to you?
He's pulling over. You can get out of my car. Well, you get them drunk, I take them home. So we deal with them.
Mate. We can work together.
Yeah, we could really create a vertical business.
Your job is harder than ours. Well, we take a lot more legal responsibility. But...
Yeah, I think. Well, actually, I don't know if you saw there was a thing. Oh, this person's standing in the middle of the road.
Hey, run her over. Legal.
Did you see there was a thing in the news a couple months ago about a rider who got out of a driver's car just randomly at like 3 o'clock in the morning? He was like off his face. I don't know what happened, but he got hit by a bus. The driver was sentenced to something. I don't know what it's.
That's fucked.
It's like a duty of care sort of thing.
No, but
Duty of care.
there's no way you can stop someone.
Completely agree.
There's no way you can stop someone from jumping out of the car.
Of course.
Anyone who's watching this knows the feeling if you've ever done it. You know you're about to munt, but you're not in a state of mind to be like, pull over, I'm about to munt. So you just go, and everyone thinks, I can hold it, I got this. And so what you do is, you wind down the window, you're like, I got it, I got this. You go, and you start sucking in
the fresh air.
Yeah, sucking in big ones, and then you go again. Like it's fine. We're almost home. It's fine. We've got 2 more roundabouts, then 1 more left. We're here.
Oh, no.
Just do it, and then it comes, and it comes out of nowhere.
I can relate, but not in an Uber.
As in, like in an Uber.
How did you know? No,
that would be good clickbait.
Yeah.
I shit myself, and then to me like, hang on, we'll do a thumbnail. Oh no. Good. You can use that. There's your clickbait.
Yeah, shit. We're gonna go separately.
Oh, you want to go to 7? I can do that. I can just do a UE on.
From here if it's a big issue. It really isn't. You can just jump out here, right?
Well, I can do just like a UE on. Yeah, no.
No one really does. That's
no
right.
who's conversation.
And then I'll be responsible.
Yeah, I mean, if I break a leg and I lose taxi, I'm gonna blame.
I'll do a UE here.
Tell him about that. Fuck.
I've had that exact like the kind of, and then holding it back, opening the window.
Yeah.
But then I was just like to the driver, hey man, can you pull over?
Oh, see, that's what a good person does.
Darren, like I'm trying to
take back what you said earlier. I'm not a very good person.
Yeah, you are. So I've got a security camera that's like always rolling. But when I have some of these conversations that are like a little bit interesting, something kind of topical, I make these like YouTube videos.
Oh, amazing.
Would you
Happily,
be,
dude. I give my full consent. My name is...
You don't know.
I smoked a lot of crack.
You know how people always shit on Canberra
Yeah,
because it has a reputation for being boring?
because it is.
Yes. I wanted to come back from Canberra
Yeah.
and fly the flag. I wanted to come back from Canberra and be like, nah, you guys are wrong. Canberra's popping right now. Came back. It's not popping right now because I had the same Uber driver 3 times
Yeah.
in one day.
Damn.
Dude, that would never happen anywhere else.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, there was this guy named Ken, he just kept showing up. It's like when you go to Canberra, you don't order an Uber, you order a Ken.
Yeah.
He freaked out. He was like, he was like this Malaysian guy, he's like, same guys. And I was like, same Ken? And I was like, this is crazy.
Tell me about Ken. Because you spent a lot of time with him.
Malaysian guy, his daughter was studying here from Malaysia right now. He gave us a few restaurant recommendations. And I was like, because we started to get to know each other, I felt like we were kind of seeing each other throughout the day. Like I felt like Barbie. I was like, I love you, Ken.
So there's a series of videos from Luke that went ridiculously viral a few years ago. I can't play the audio because there's copyrighted music in the video. I'll link it below. But these videos were shared across almost every major media platform you can think of, and in a very short period of time amassed over 500 million views. The thing is, when something gets traction like that online, people get inspired by the views and try to replicate it. Even none other than quite possibly the most loved guy on YouTube right now, Mr. Beast.
Full credit to the dude. I love him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Same, like
It's just like, I love that. He doesn't give a shit. I think I still have the Twitter DM. Honestly, probably haven't DM'd anyone on Twitter since him, so I can read it out.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Beast. See, it's funny, now he's verified. He was never verified. So, oh no, see, I was a dick. I said,
you called him out.
hey man, big fan, loving all your original content, Luke. And
so good.
because at the time I didn't know who he was. He was just some guy who he had about 700k at the time.
Sure, yeah.
And he wasn't huge yet. And I was like, well, this guy's just blatantly saw my video, and he's even wore the same glasses. There was no mistake. And he said, hey, and then I noticed he didn't message back for another 3 minutes. And then he said, I want to shout out one of your social media since I took heavy inspiration from one of your videos. Do you want me to shout out your Twitter or channel? And I said, channel would be great, man, cheers. Because he was nice about it. How's the way I flipped though? Like I came in like being pretty passive aggressive, and then he was
I would
really
too.
nice to me, so I was like, oh, thanks man, cool. Completely like changed my attitude. And then he said, what would you say is your best video? And then I didn't reply for 3 minutes, so he went, never mind, I just went with your newest.
So he was panicking.
Yeah, the dude hustles.
I smoked a lot of crack while we were waiting here, so please don't record me. I had at least 3 pipes of crack. And guess what? You didn't even notice.
I did.
I had my window
You
down.
carry yourself well for a
window down just a
crackhead.
little bit, like just enough to blow the smoke out of.
And then, actually, I forgot about this. He said, where do you live? It'd be fun to collab and make one of those You Don't Owe Me videos for both our channels. Dude, I should have...
This is Mr. Beast still?
Yeah, and this is when he wasn't big, and I was just like, oh man, I live in Australia, like, that'd be cool, but you know, having known now in hindsight that he'd have 20 million subscribers, probably would have flown over.
You should hit him up now. Just be
Hey,
like,
man,
hey man, didn't see
still
this.
keen to collab. I'll do it now.
What's your YouTube, man?
It's under my name. So if you look up Darren Levy,
Yeah.
yeah,
Be a
put
video of me smoking crack.
I am gonna have a big thing,
have as many as you like, my man.
and I want it to be seen. Putting the wrapper in my pocket, don't litter.
Too polite. Not too. Sorry, I shouldn't say too polite. Just very polite.
Oh, hang on.
I appreciate it.
No, I was gonna throw
You're
it,
gonna be
but
like,
I'm actually not gonna do that because you're right. I'm too polite. I didn't even spit. I didn't want to.
I was like, what's this guy gonna do? Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't spit. It was a joke. I'm doing a thing for you.
You have my full consent.
Thank you.
For videos.
You're joking, but are you serious?
No.
I mean, I've bought at least 3 pipes.
No, you haven't. Shut up. He doesn't smoke crack. He gives full consent. I'm his legal guardian.
I legally say that I smoke crack.
No, shut up. He doesn't. We don't condone to this in this country.
I also don't condone smoking crack.
Right. Thank you very much,
Good to
Darren.
meet you,
Pleasure,
guys.
dude.
Good on
Say
you.
yes.
Yes,
There
Darren.
we go. Didn't smoke.
See you boys. Have a good night.
YouTube, thank you.
Good on you.
Dude, thanks so much for having me, man.
Anytime, Luke.
It's
Nice
lovely to meet you.
Have a good set, hey?
Thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy. I've linked Luke's socials in the description if you want to check him out. You should. He's genuinely funny and polite as fuck. The conversations tonight heavily revolved around catching Ubers when you're drunk, and that's kind of become my life over the last couple of years on a Friday and Saturday night. Only I've been the stone cold sober one in the car. But what happens when your Uber driver has a drink? Or 10. If you're at all interested in seeing me being a drunken, giggling little shit, click on this video, that'll show up somewhere around here. Have a good weekend.
Been busy tonight, mate?